Hello everyone, how are you this morning? We're going to go back inside the vestry today and look in some of the drawers. You ready? Okay, let's go. So inside the vestry, just next to the door, are these big sets of drawers. And if you look at the drawers, you can see some of them have white labels on and some of them have coloured dots. And what we're going to do today is we're going to look in the ones with coloured dots. And there's a set of coloured dots on these ones and a set of coloured dots on these ones. And the reason there are two sets is that we have things in these drawers that we use on every day during the week from Monday to Saturday. And then we have the same things in these drawers, but these are the special ones that we use on Sundays and other special days. So we're going to look at the special ones, but we're going to remember there's other ones as well because we've got more than one or two sets of most of these things. So over here, the top two drawers both have the same sticker on. They have a whitey yellowy colour. When we look in here, we've got white things in this one and we've got white things in this one. And that's because we've got too many white ones to fit in the same drawer. So we're going to look at what's in this drawer. And the first thing that's in here is a stole. So I have got some of the things out of the drawer for us to look at. So you can see there are what we call vestments, which are the clothes or the robes we wear over our alb at the Eucharist. And the sacred minister wears these. So we have three sacred ministers usually. We have one of the priests who is a presider, or that can be a bishop. We have a deacon, and then we have a non-ordained person, a lay person, who's called the subdeacon. So the presider wears a long, straight stole round their neck. You usually can't see it when they've got the vestment on because it's under the chasuble. And the chasuble is this vestment, this robe behind. And this is what the priest or bishop who's presiding wears to say the Mass. The deacon stole is different. The deacon stole isn't round their neck, it's over their shoulder and goes sideways. And the deacon wears this stole under this sort of robe or vestment, which is called a dalmatic. And the lay person, the subdeacon, doesn't wear a stole at all, and they wear a tunicle, which usually looks a bit like the dalmatic or the same as the dalmatic. So we have three people wearing robes or vestments that go together. So in the drawer, as well as the vestments or the robes, there's also a coloured cushion and a book cover where the words for the Eucharist can be put. And each drawer has a different colour. So I have got stoles from the 5 different colours out to show you what colours we've got. So we have white and red and blue and violet and green. And these colours match the front of the altar for what we call the season of the year. And the seasons are times that mean something. So like in the world we have spring and summer and autumn and winter, we have seasons of the church year too. So we've looked at white. So white or gold, and you can see that stole has gold on the underside, is the colour we use for parties. So that's special times, really special times. So we use the white and gold for Christmas and for Easter and for Saints' days. So we see that at Christmas time, Easter time, and some days, particularly Sundays during the year. The next drawer had the red colours in. And red is the colour for two things. Red is the colour for blood, and red is the colour for the Holy Spirit. So we have red days or red times when the Holy Spirit is remembered. So at Pentecost, when the Holy Spirit came to the disciples, which is at the end of the Easter season, we have red for the Holy Spirit. When people are made into deacons or priests, at ordination we ask the Holy Spirit to come down and go inside them so that they can become a deacon or a priest. So we have a red colour. And we also have red if we're remembering a martyr. A martyr is a saint who was killed because of what they believed. So those are red colours. Then we come to blue and purple, which we actually keep in the same drawer. And not every church has a blue set. Blue is the colour we use for Advent, which is the time when we're waiting for Christmas to come. So it's a waiting time. The violet is also a waiting time, but violet or purple is what we call a penitential colour. It's when we remember the things we've done that we shouldn't have done, or the things we haven't done which we should have done. So Lent is the time when we're getting ready for Easter, and we remember the things we could have done better. So Lent is violet, and for places that haven't got a blue set, they use the violet set for Advent as well, because Advent is waiting for Christmas. So the violet is a waiting time, or a penitential, a saying sorry time, whereas the blue is waiting for Christmas. Then green, I sometimes think, is the most important colour. Green is what we call ordinary time. So green is when it's not a party, when it's not a particular Holy Spirit or people being killed time, means it's not in the lead up to Christmas or the lead up to Easter. It's the rest of the year. And green is the time when we grow like grass or trees or other plants. It's the times when we get fed and we look after ourselves so that we can grow into the best version of ourselves we can be. So we have sets for all these colours, and you see different ones at different times during the church year. And these are kept in all these drawers here. You can see I've got the purple drawer open, ready for me to put the stole back in that drawer. So it's been great talking to you this morning. I'll see you again later. You stay safe and keep well. Bye.